Hey, how you guys doing? I threw out a poll. It was either the Hearthstone bounty, which is just do the single-player campaign, play Minecraft, or stream Nuzlocke, and I expected Nuzlocke to win, but I'm weirdly surprised to see that Minecraft won by a good, 20%, with Hearthstone, of course, getting absolutely goddamn none. But that's kind of what I expected to happen. So, I guess I'm doing Minecraft. We're gonna just pick up from where we did the other day. I don't know. When I was doing the 10-year celebration stream, I figure we'll just continue with that save if that's cool with y'all. While I had 8 minutes, because I set the timer to be 10 minutes, I was like, you know what? Someone recently has said they stan me. That's like a song, right? That's like an Eminem song. Hot Dicks Porn Zone. There we go, that one. So I was like, yeah, let me check that, right? And I listened to the Eminem song and called stan, which is where that term comes from. And holy shit, why would you call themselves that? Like, why would you ever call yourself that? Listen to that song. Biggest Fishes, thank you for 30 months of support. More Minecraft, apparently. So, I feel like the first order of business, if we're going to be doing anything, if we're continuing this for whatever reason, I need to fix this house up. It kind of looks a little junky right now. And I think it needs some windows. I think we need some more slats. And I think I want to make the wood a different plank type. So I think I'm going to go and assault whatever tree that is. And get that. That seems like a good start. A roof, some glass, and then maybe like a easier way down to the mine shaft. Do you have a bucket? I have several. I think before you use that term ever again, I would highly recommend that anyone watching goes and listens to the Eminem song. Specifically, I also recommend, because I was reading along with the lyrics just to make sure that I got what was being said, and the version that's on YouTube is like super censored. Like, there's entire sentences where it's just the beat going and you don't know what he's saying anymore. So that's not ideal. That doesn't really help you figure out what the song is about. Especially like the later verses just cut out entirely, and it's like, all right, weird. So, what phrase? Yeah, I guess I'm a Minecraft streamer now. I don't really know why that happened. Not everything's a Homestuck reference. It's just a bucket. Jesus Christ. All right. You bought a gas mask that looks like Revs today? Cool. I like that one. I think the Israeli model is like my favorite of the options. The Russian one is just uncomfortable. I'll say it. I think all the trees that I've gotten so far have been either oak or acacia, and I already have acacia, so it's not really gonna do any good. Yeah, I know about Homestuck buckets. I know about Homestuck. Once that's getting Hive Swap's getting like the second part coming out soon, right? Which means that I can continue to make videos on that. I was about to ask about that, Legend. I feel like we should have a goal in mind before I really get too far into this. I think putting a roof on the house is a good start, but maybe we figure something else out, because I don't imagine that's going to take too long. And then maybe I go and play some Pokemon. How does that sound? Because that seems like a good idea. Hive Swap is out. Yeah, no, it's a thing. You can get it. End goal should be... Okay, end goal for this stream, perhaps. Get to the end. No, we're not getting to the end today. I feel like this has to be a fairly short thing. Like, with the... When I was just trying to make a cake, that was a nice, easy, short stream. That's easy to do. I don't know. I've been craving. Find a wolf, get an animal friend, get a diamond, All the cringy kids who liked Minecraft grew up to be cringy adults. I mean, there you go. That's me. Find a house / nether portal. Oh, finish the house, then make a nether portal. Nether portal should be fairly easy, right? Make a suit of diamond armor. Diamond armor is going to be kind of a bitch to do. Alright. So now I've got that. But, yeah, it was, I mean, like, here's the deal. Like, there are already, like, people who have made, like, audiobook-friendly versions of, like, fully voice-acted, like, radio drama versions of Homestuck. So that way you don't actually have to, like, read it anymore. And I've been informed of this basically every single video I've ever made about Homestuck. Someone has told me that that is a thing that exists. And I understand. And I'm aware. But that being said, simultaneously, I don't care. Like, not to be like that, but I don't care. Can I just talk about my girlfriend, Charlotte? Can I just talk about her? What? Why? You having a hard time right now? Any chance of getting a new I don't know anything about? I should probably make a new one soon. I just don't know what to make it about. I did the I don't know anything about Death Stranding. And apparently doing something that's like about a thing that actually no one knows about is not conducive to really anything. Oh yeah, so I should talk about Tilda finding about worms on a string. It's not that I know about everything, it's just that I don't know about anything to not talk about. You know what I mean? Like, I precisely don't know anything to the point that I don't know anything. That's very sweet, CBD. Or CD, CODB. It's good news. I don't know enough about things to be able to know what I don't know about to be able to talk about it to make a video. I gotta sneeze. I made a video about Death Stranding, and that didn't go over well because if literally no one knows about it, it doesn't work. Also, I still haven't like explained the way to figure out all of the. If you're super into like codes and weird like secrets and weird crap that I would come up with, like that video has like so many weird things that like are little hidden Easter eggs and secrets and shit like that. Basically an ARG that no one has bothered to try and figure out. Are you into bizarre herbs and essences? I tried to solve the puzzle and it fucked me up for a week. Okay, fair. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I feel like it should be the other way around, don't you think? Rather than having like the dark. What the fuck did the music mean? I mean, I guess it's been long enough. I can just give you a straight up hint. It's a cipher. The cipher is at the end. If you correlate the music, the random piano playing with the cipher that displays on like basically the last frame, then you can combine it into a sentence. I feel like that's one of the harder puzzles that are to be solved in that. Is that gonna look right? Side note, this is a nice ass house. Is it though? I didn't realize Stan was that song with like the really pretty piano part. So that's like the first time I've listened to Eminem since like, I don't know, Eminem was a thing. I never would have gotten that ever. I figure the easier one to do is the image one, because the image one you just have to like know the order they go in, and that's super easy to figure out. I'm just gonna make these into. I'm not gonna use them as logs. That's fine. It's a sample ROM from another. Sure, but like I just didn't realize. I didn't realize it was that song. You know what I mean? Ugh. Dying. Did I plant it? I planted it over there. If it requires a 2x2, then I've fucked it up. But you know. Right. So this is gonna have to like require a few more steps out. I'm gonna have to make some of these into slabs, so I don't want to turn all of them into steps just yet. But I can probably turn like a stack of 64 into a thing, right? I had a friend. She's been messaging me recently. She's a really good person. I married her, not my wife. I'm a reverend, so I can do that without actually being involved with them afterwards. Does that make sense? Anyway, she was asking about YouTube stuff, and so I was giving her some help, and she's gonna try and start a channel sometime soon. And I was like, that's neat. I'll help you out with that. Also, apparently, I got an email the other day from, like, the Universal Life Church or whatever. Apparently, I've been a reverend for 12 years as of, like, almost a week ago. So, props to me for going on the internet and basically doing a joke thing that ended up being a major part of my life for absolutely no reason. Is that why you're named Rev Online? Yeah, it is. I didn't do anything with it for the past, like, I want to say, however many years. But, you know, whatever. Fuck it, right? You don't need to clap for that. That's not clap worthy. All right. Oop. No, that's not right. It needs to be. Oop. There we go. They're one of the few churches you can get, like, associated with that work in Texas that are not, like, horribly bigoted, I want to say. Like, there's plenty of ones where you can become a reverend, quote unquote, but you just have to, like, be, like, hyper homophobic, and that's not me. That was, like, kind of exactly not the reason I wanted to become a reverend. In fact, it was kind of exactly the opposite of the reason I wanted to. But anyway. Not Mela. Thank you for 3 months of support. That's very kind of you. They're like survivalists. There are those kind of churches, and I'm not about that life. Did I fuck this up? No, not yet. Okay. Not yet. I mean, marriage isn't for everyone, don't get me wrong, but, like, you know, I feel like that's a stupid choice that everyone should be... Oh, fuck me with a rake. I feel like that's a decision that everyone should be able to make. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I got into that. I should get a different door. That door is ugly. I hate that door. Sorry, door. You're being replaced. Okay. Okay. And then I need more steps. And I feel like I need... Is that the right way to do it? There we go. That looks considerably nicer. It's still a little bit jank. But we can make that look right. We can make that look right. Sorry, Dory, you're ugly. Alright. In order to make a nether portal, I need to have lava and water. Water is going to be a bitch up here in the mountain, so we're probably going to have to put it down somewhere because the water will constantly freeze while I'm trying to interact with it. So that is going to... Fuck. It needs more cobble. The cobble is a little bit all over the place. Like, this whole section either needs to be cobble or not. We need to kind of, like, figure out what we're doing with it, and I feel like it should be cobble. I feel like, maybe, like, 2 up the wall should be cobble. That might look right. As long as you keep... I mean, but that's just a pain in the ass to do that whole thing, and I don't know, whatever. What are the first 3 legendary Pokemon, including mythical? Well, I don't know what the fuck a mythical Pokemon is. I just saw Detective Pikachu the other day, so I'm obviously thinking about, like, fucking Mew and Mewtwo. So that's 2. And then I was a gold and silver kid, so that means, like, Lugia? Placing one torch is a pain. It will absolutely cauterize my asshole if I even try and think about doing such a thing. I don't know why you would suggest that I do something as difficult as... Do I have any? I have more cobblestone. I'd rather not try and convert it right now. Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, they never really, like... I mean, like, they're absolutely a thing, but they really never had that for me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they never really had my attention in the same way. Should probably cook this salmon. There we go. When I was still working at job, I kind of admitted to myself and to customers that I just didn't care for, I didn't really care for, like what was it? I guess it was Sun and Moon. I loved Mimikyu. Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon of all time. But, the game itself is really dull. Like, it just feels like I'm going on a day trip. I feel like I've got no agency. I feel like I'm not the main character. I feel like Lily is. And that's fine, I guess, but, like, wouldn't it be more exciting if, like, I don't know, the main character was also the player? Like, I like being the hero. That's why I play video games, right? And then the rival was just kind of like... Hey, that's okay. I know you kicked my ass and I'm basically worthless, but, you know, we're great friends. We're good friends. We're always friends. We're great friends. And the constant interrupt every 5 steps, I feel like that was more of an issue than any Zubat-related scenario in the past, you know? Did I like Omega Ruby Sapphire? I am playing... What is it? I didn't play Omega Ruby. I'm playing Emerald for the Nuzlocke. I think we'll probably do, like, maybe an hour of this, an hour of Nuzlocke. So we should probably have a goal that I can do in an hour. Let's start with fixing up the house and then go from there. How does that sound? I didn't even bother with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, I didn't feel like there was a reason to. Alright. There we go. That should be a little bit better. And then I can, like... And this is more or less just so that way I can see it, because it has a weird texture in comparison to anything... God damn it. In comparison to anything else. And that'll make it easier to do. Not really what I wanted to do, and you know that, but alright. We'll work with it. And then I'm just going to make sure that this path goes all the way up as well. Do I have another shovel? I do. Good. But we watched, you know, after that movie, we decided to watch, what was it? Christopher Robin. That new, like, I want to say gritty reinterpretation of Winnie the Pooh that came out a little while ago. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's actually really cute. It's basically like a real-life adaptation of Winnie the Pooh. I asked Tilda if she agreed, and it seemed like she did. It reminded me of, like, Hook, that movie with Robin Williams where, like, Pan grows up and, like, he comes back and everything's all weird. It feels like that, but with Winnie the Pooh. It wasn't bad, per se. It was just a weird... It was a weird story, and it felt like... I don't know. I think the part that really, like, messed with me was the... And it wasn't, like, the weird CGI or anything, because that was... It was actually kind of cute. Like, Pooh was adorable. Absolutely. It was... And it wasn't sad, either. Like, it was just, the aesthetic, like, the look of it reminded me very much like, it reminded me of, like, Call of Duty or something? Like a war movie? Like, Christopher Robin goes straight up to war. Like, that is integral to the plot of the movie. Like, he goes to war in World War I and defends the country from the Nazis. Like, that's, like, not really something I was ready for. But the entire thing is shot with the color palette of, like, a Call of Duty game. That gray, muddy mess. Nazis in World War One? Okay. Was it taking place in World War One? They really didn't talk about it too much. I may have been wrong on which war we were talking about. I kind of figured it was during World War Two, but apparently, no, it wasn't. Did they mention the date in the movie? Anyway, he goes to war with the Germans. Let's say that. And otherwise, it's fairly adorable, but that felt jarring to me. Like, that felt unnecessary and weird. I mean, I guess it's just to show that Christopher Robin is growing up. Like, Pooh is adorable in that movie. Chad is now saying that he's anti-vax, which is sad. Like, I want my heroes to not be stupid, but, you know, it is what it is. Brisgy, thank you for 2 years of support. Thank you. That's really cool. Holy shit. Is that gonna look right? Make dirt stairs so you don't have to keep raising yourself up and down like that. 2 years is a long time to support me. I feel like if, well, let's go to sleep so we don't have to worry about zombies and shit. Am I playing this on my own? Yeah, it's just straight up vanilla Minecraft. I like building little houses. I like building churches in this game, too. Like, I'm not religious. I know I'm, like, Reverend Scarecrow, but, like, it's not, like, in a weird religious way. It's, like, just, like, aesthetically, I like churches. I know it's, like, the worst fucking reason to be called anything, but, you know. I should probably make this chest just the food chest. I need food now. Unfortunately, just like in real life, I can't constantly forget that I need to eat, and then I starve, and I break my knees. Are you using Optifine? Nah. Just regular ass, like Minecraft, just downloaded it and started it up. And that's what we got, was this. Alright, so we can put the acacia saplings in there. I should probably pull one out and plant it. Have I done that already? Okay, there we go. I could probably make the acacia stuff into planks. Do I still have acacia wood? No. Okay. Alright. Well, I'd kind of like to shore that up. In order to do that, I need to make that, like, orange. And then I need a couple more. Okay, so we've almost got it. I've got a farm down, like, by the lake, but it's kind of out of the way. It's kind of a issue I've got with, like, living on this mountain, is that access to food and resources is kind of scant, and it's fucking with me a bit. So you do in the chest top right. That's orange terracotta. Different level of orange. Now, one plank of wood that is not symmetrical. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's fix. Wait, do I have any? Oh, hold on. That's bad. There we go. That's enough to fix it. All right. And then I apparently do, I just noticed, have, in fact, acacia logs. So there's that. There we go. That's a little bit better. I feel like I need to do something with that to make it, like, a little bit better. It's like, it's not quite right now. Gotta, like, fix this because it looks a bit varnished right now. Alright, and then we can put this guy, I want to say, like, lanterns might help. That might make it look a little less varnish. Add some cobblestone steps. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. I didn't do the standard trick of making it thicker. It's like the easy way to make your house look nice in Minecraft is to just make it too thick rather than one thick walls, and then carve into the too thick. That will significantly improve the aesthetic of your house. But I didn't do that because I'm a dumbass. Like, I know that basic architectural rule that, like, it makes it look less flat, but all the same, I still did the dumb. Like, that looks alright. It needs some, like, this area is, like, too, You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look right. So, like, I mean, I can always make a second house. That's true. I need to do something with, like, that area. And I think if I go and get some, like, do I have sand? I have sand. I got sand for exactly this purpose. So I can make some glass, and then I can, like, maybe put some windows in, something. You should also add a basement. I need to have a little bit of room to add a basement. I'm not really sure. I need to add some dimension to it because that's like a straight line right there. Like, that doesn't look right. Campfire in the chimney. I would like that. How do I make a campfire? I've never done that before. I like this. This is cool that this is a thing now. Can I... Campfire. Hopper is available. Campfire. All right. Okay, coal, wood, sticks. Okay, that's easy. Sticks. And there we go. Campfire. All right, now what does this look like? It's pretty nice. Now, it does get blocked by, like, stuff on top of it, right? Like, if I put something on top of it, the smoke doesn't go through? Or does? Neat. Okay. How far up does it go? Okay. Will this just stay lit forever? Oh, did I break it? I broke it. Okay. So wherever we're going to put it, we need to put it so that way it, like, lines up with the stack. I could break this here and then put... It's a nice little detail, and now that I know about it, I want to do it. Okay. So, like, on top of that, like so. And then... Can we see it coming out of the top? No. If you put a block of hay under it, the smoke goes higher. I see. Alright, so I need to get some hay. So I've got some wheat. I need more hay. I don't remember how much it is. It's definitely more than 2. And I've got some down the mountain. I need to have an easier way. I keep trying to jump off this way, and it's absolutely not the way I'm supposed to try and get down this mountain. The smokestack would be nice for a beacon home. I agree. That's really the main reason I'm, like, super into this. 9 wheat, that sounds right. Oh, that's a drop. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. It gets blocked if there's, like, 3+ blocks above it. So maybe we put it so that way it's, like, halfway up the thing. We could make this work. Oh, you can't right-click it. Damn. Okay. Let me go and harvest this just in case if we need it. I want to make, like, a library or something. The temple exploded as soon as I started the game for some reason. I don't know what that was about. Like, I was not involved. I know that sounds like I'm just, like, trying to cop out and say that I didn't do something, but no, but really, it just kind of exploded on me. If you can make the campfire adjacent, Put a garden near your house. I feel like that's probably a better idea than what I'm doing. But also, here I am. Not doing that. That's not fully grown wheat yet. Okay, cool. So, let's see. So, now I've got 4 plus the 2 that I got at home, so that means that I'm 3 short. There's nothing I can really do to speed that process up. Bone meal doesn't work as well as it used to. Apparently, now you have to have, like, multiple bones in order to get it to do the thing. It's just not worth. A weird series of tunnels or something to get up and down would be nice. Yeah, maybe, like, actually having, like, a thing. Like, some sort of staircase down or something. You know, that doesn't look too bad. Let's go add some glass. Okay. We can make it panes, too, right? How do I make panes of glass? I don't really want it to be, like, special colored or anything. We just want, like, a pane of glass. What do I need? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's fine. Fuck it. Alright, we'll just put that in there. Alright, so. And I don't have enough wheat, so I'll just put it up for now. Same with this and this. Why don't we, let's try and make, like, a little thing. Have, like, a pool of water at the bottom of the thing so you can just jump off. That seems like a good idea. Now, I'm thinking... Can you do this? Like, you can do this. As long as there's, like, light, you can make a... I could make, like, a garden here, right? Is this gonna work? Like a little, like, subterranean garden? Because if I throw down lights... Okay, cool. And this is enough outside of the, that one torch will work, will it? Okay. I just want to make sure it's bright enough. The music reminds me a lot of, like, the EverQuest music. I know that's a reference that no one knows or cares about, but, like, just like that little, like... This song reminds me of, like, God, what was the furry moon planet called? Water hydrates your things up to 4 tiles away. So this is not working right now. And you say I can cook on this thing, but it doesn't appear I can interact with it. Let's go and sleep. Indoor? No, EverQuest. Not, Star Wars. Alright, now, how does that look? Oh, it looks alright. That's not the worst thing I've ever built. Alright, we can come back to that later. Right-click with food. Okay, do I have any food? Not really. I've got a lot of random garbage in my inventory. Keep the torches. That seems useful. Like, that little glass pane really, like, makes that look a lot better. Can campfires spread? That's good knowledge to know. Alright, so I could put it so that way it's up there. That's what I'm thinking, is we put it, like, right there. That... I wonder if that's, like... Hold on. Campfires cannot spread. Okay, cool. Only you can prevent... forest fires by just not using an actual fire. Alright, so like... See, here's gonna be a problem. But we can kind of hide it, I think. We can do... What is it? Can you do that? Can you go backwards? I don't think you can. Okay. Second from the top, so it's hidden. It's probably a pickaxe, isn't it? Okay. The hay may not be necessary. All right, campfire. I still don't know the recipe, and I honestly just do not care to learn it. Would like to. Oh, huh. Tripwire. That makes sense. As much as anything. All right. Let's see. Now, stick. There we go. That's so neat. That makes life so much easier. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to know how to play Minecraft anymore. All right. So then we can just, as long as it's high enough up, we can just like do a little number like this, right? Actually, let's do it with acacia instead. Do I have acacia logs? I do. I have some, and there's like a tree outside, but let's just, for the sake of theory, let's just break that down like so. And then let's break, I want to say like that one. Okay, so that's going to be a thing. Wrong one. Alright, so I could put it up there. I feel like I could hide it. I'm going to have to get up there somehow. Dirt. There we go. Be easier from the roof. I mean, yeah, but, you know, shut up, because I'm wrong. Violently so. Okay. Now, if I... Now, the problem is that from the outside, it's going to be still fucking weird looking, even if I can get this to look right, which looks like I can. Bam, hidden. Now, from the outside... What the shit? How do we make it look right? Use wool, it doesn't block the smoke. Interesting. Can I... Okay, so it only blocks it if it goes through... So could I do this? No. A small stone fence. I feel like a stone fence might work. This almost works. Like, it tries, but it doesn't really work quite the way I want it to. Trapdoor, maybe? Alright. I don't think moving it up a block is going to help much, but maybe I can make a fence? How do you make a stone fence? Oh, no. Okay, it's just like that. Okay, I need a little bit more cobblestone. There we go. I don't know how to make a fence in the first place. You're acting like I do. I know a lot of weird shit about Minecraft, but not enough to be, like, functional at it. Like, Minecraft's never going to be, like, my thing, I think. Because I'm just not... I don't know. Is anyone who actually, like, is a Minecraft person, like, are any of them actually good at this? Or do they just sort of, like, accept... Like, do people just accept that they're shit, and that's fine? Just a placeholder for a sec. Are you fucking with me? Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Like, it still blocks it, so we're gonna have to move the fire up one, which means that we have to break the fire. I just didn't want to move the fire, you know what I mean? Secret entrance. Secret entrance is not going to work. All right, cool. Stone. Oh, wow, I have a whole shit ton. I didn't need to go mining for it. All right. Wood. Sticks. All right. I need to get another tree then. Make a chimney out of an actual tube. I don't know how to do that. Do you mean like actually carve, like make a tube? Like, because that doesn't seem like a thing that I'm willing to do, to be honest. Like, that's going to take way too much work. Yeah, 3x3 with the hollow center. That's nah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a little late for that in the creative process. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not a block I can create, it's not happening. Like a tube block, I will be down with 100%. Did I? I didn't. I still need to make the campfire. That is ADD in a nutshell. All right, so sticks, bam, and then while I'm on the way there, campfire. What do you not have? Logs. Fuck, I made all of the logs into... fuck, I gotta go get another thing. Alright. Logs. Where am I gonna get a log? I gotta go all the way down the mountain. Shit me. Oh, I'm actually really close to death again. Piston lag cannons and stuff like that. I mean, I've never gotten into redstone. There's just a certain level of understanding of Minecraft that I just don't care. Like, learning redstone just seems like way too much work. Like, there's cool stuff with it you can do. You can make a computer. Like, you can make a computer in Minecraft. I've seen it done. You can make a lot of things in Minecraft. I've seen King's Landing. I've seen Clocktown. I've seen a lot of creative stuff that people have made. Absolutely not going to happen. I'll be honest with you. That's just not gonna happen. But I should probably eat again. I'm gonna have to sacrifice some of this wheat to be made into bread, so that way I can have a meal. Should be fine. There's plenty being made down. Alright, so that's the original chimney shaft there. So if we just make this go bop, bop, down one. It's got to be like one short of wherever we want it. And then the acacia slab goes here. And then the regular slab goes here. Now, it's going to bug me, so I might as well fix it now while I'm up here. But there's one block right here that's very obviously out of place, but I can, I believe, do this, and then... Oh, no. Alright, well, that's just gonna look jank then. Whatever. Alright. I kind of like that that's open like that. That's cool. Music, you want to come back to us? I'm ironing some iron. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't really need it. What other games have I been playing through? I've been playing through this, I guess. I've been playing Nuzlocke and Sims 2 and 4, kind of interchangeably. Where it's going to be dependent on what people like. A lot of people seem to prefer Sims 2 just because, I don't know, it's less shitty of them to do it the way they did it. In Sims 2, like Sims 2, when you get the full thing, you get the full thing. In Sims 4, you get kind of like some of the game, and a lot of the stuff is like locked out of the way. And then also I'm doing a Nuzlocke. So kind of combined, we have like a decent chunk of things. Then there's Dognarampa as well, of course. All right, y'all are just casually dying on the beaches here. Get some ink, might as well while I'm down here. Sims 4 is not old enough to give it away for free. Isn't it like 2 years old at this point? Like it's old enough to like have opinions and want to drink juice, but still piss itself and just be pissed off at the world in general. So like it's you know, you could give that away for free. You could give a child away for free. Child don't 5 years old, December? Okay. Fair enough, whatever. Yeah, like whenever people would be coming out or coming into the store getting Sims 4 specifically, it just kind of was like, oof. I actually haven't played it. It's okay. It's really not that bad. It's definitely like not the best Sims game graphically and with the sliders and stuff. It's really nice. I don't like the marketing like stuff for it at all, like that you can't just do stuff. But aside from that, it's all right. The monetization is the main bugbear that people get into. So I still don't have food, and I still don't have hay, and so that's rough. I guess I can just go ahead and get the fire together. Might as well. The Sims peaked at 3. See, I have 2 and I have 4, and I got both for free. And that's about what I'd want to pay for 4. Like, 4 isn't bad, but, like, if you're asking, like, oh, well, how much money, you know, is it worth? How many monies is it? I would tell you, like, basically, don't. Like, it's not bad. It's just, like, I can't see myself paying for it, which is awful to say. But, you know. It was also free, so it's not like I pirated it. It's just, you know, I didn't buy it. I fucked up. I should leave that there until I've actually, like... How is that stopping that? Now, if I put another one on top of that, is that going to stop it still? Holy shit. That's all it takes. That is pretty fucking comfy right there. I'm alright with that. Like, from a distance, if you can't really get a good angle on it, it'll look right, I feel like. If you just don't look at it too closely, that looks alright. That looks okay. Yeah. That's okay. Okay. I like that. I feel like I want to expand this room. I think that's going to be my next goal, so I'm just going to go ahead and start that. Yeah, we could just make it so that way it does that. Like, then we don't have to, like, change up the floor plan any. Top Houndor, thank you for 11 months of support. This is very kind of you. Let's see. We could use the acacia doors inside. I don't want to, like, completely revamp everything, but... Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Regular Minecraft is so much nicer than modded Minecraft. If we're just gonna talk about, like, my ability to enjoy this experience, I'm enjoying myself so much. Like, I enjoy, like, modded Minecraft, but really only because I'm playing it with Mike, you know? Like, I like Mike. Mike is good people and deserves better than, you know, like, I really would like to see his Detective Pikachu video do a lot better than it is, you know? Like, it deserves more views than it has. But that's just me complaining about something. Alright. So I want to make it so that way I've got... Let's see. How do I do fence posts again? How do you do a fence post? I don't see them. Alright, well, what is this? Is it just 4 in a row like that? Is it the same thing for... No, that's a trapdoor. Is it with sticks in the middle? That's what it used to be. Okay, that'll do. It's a very ugly looking situation, but I need to see if this is gonna look. Okay, so like, one of the rules I have about Minecraft when I'm like making stuff is I feel like it needs to make some sort of like coherent sense. Like if you were like living in this world, how would things work? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that way like this has struts that go down and like hold this platform up. Even though this would be like super fucking dangerous real life, but like whatever, fuck it. I haven't died yet in this series, which means I'm going to now, but you know, whatever. All right. And then I can make a little glass area. Like a little observation area. And we can make it our like little like reading nook / bedroom. Yeah. That sounds adorable. I like that. Do I still have glass on me? I do. Okay, cool. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, I don't have quite enough to be able to make this, like, a huge thing, but I can make... the shit? I can make that at least nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay, let's not die. I should probably go figure out my food situation now. Because, I keep having to worry about falling off of things. But I think, eventually, that this will be nice. Yeah. Alright, food. What are our options? I think bread is the main one. It's not so much for spotting things as it is just like... Fuck, everything takes forever to grow. It's like real life. How often do I get burnt out on things? Depends on, like, how much I have to work on a thing. Versus, like, how much time I get to do other things. I think, one of the things that really, like, I've gotten into recently is just, like, I don't know, having things going on outside of stuff that I have to do. Like, stuff that I literally just hobbies. It's why I talk about Warhammer as much as I do, is because it's just a hobby to have. And it's nice. It's good for me. Mentally, I feel like I'm in a better place than I've ever been in my life. Just because, like, I'm not stressing the fuck out. Like, I feel like over the last couple of weeks, especially, not having to worry about, like, going to, like, a day job and not having to worry about, like, it's an expensive hobby. I've eaten most of the costs already, so I don't imagine I'll spend much more for pretty much the rest of my life on Warhammer. At least not for a while, but I digress. Alright, well, we got that. I'm gonna climb on back up and try and maybe get some food. But what is he talking about? I'm just talking about, like, if you're like, to get away from burnout, away from that kind of bullshit, like, just having shit going on outside of what you have to do is the trick. Because if you feel like the only reason for, like, getting up in the morning is to do the things you gotta do, that really hurts. And it's like, I've got a really fucking cool life going on right now. Like, I get to play video games and do art for a living. Like, I'm real goddamn lucky. You know? And this is growing. Wow, that's actually working. Cool. And it's just nice to be able to, like, see that. Like, to actually be able to experience that and enjoy that is nice. Didn't you have a day job? I quit it recently in order to do this more of the day, because we looked at the finances and that's what made sense. I did. I don't anymore. I think it just made sense. Now I probably don't want to use this here. The problem is I've got a lot more of this kind of wood than I have anything else. God, you have no idea how much I want to just, like, leave the world behind and just, like, move to, like, pseudo Moomin Valley and just chill there. Like, I know it's, like, literally just fucking Winnie the Pooh, basically. Which I guess I should finish my review of Christopher Robin. It's a good movie. I was waiting for it to get depressing. Tilda pointed out that every, like, Winnie the Pooh movie has been insanely sad. For instance, the Tigger movie, he finds out that he truly is the only one. He has no family or parents or anything like that. He's alone in this world, and it's like, wow, movie, okay. I didn't really realize you needed to go so fucking hard on my throat, but I guess I could be sad. Thanks. It looks depressing. It looks dark. It's basically a story of Christopher Robin forgetting to, like, I don't know, do anything with his life aside from work. Like, he doesn't see his family anymore. He just kind of, like, works all of the goddamn time. And it's one of those stories where, like, his boss is an asshole and wants him to, like, lay people off. But to the power of family, he works it out. I need more acacia. Did I ever replant that acacia? I didn't. I need to have, like, more acacia. Oop. Should probably cook up the meat I've got. It's Hook, too. It's very much like Hook. Like, it's honestly like Winnie the Pooh Hook. Like, there's very little difference between the movies. So why does Christopher Robin keep all the stuffed animals in the woods? Because they're real animals, the real creatures in the world, I guess. I don't know. Like, rabbit and owl are just straight up a rabbit and an owl. All of the other ones, and I pointed out, I think the difference is that some of them have, like, I don't know. What is this mid-century Western-style house? Architecture was one of the parts of art history where I fucked up and did not do well. Like, just was not a good time for me. So to answer your question, I don't know what you mean. So there's that. Basically that, yeah. Aren't they all plushies? Apparently, owl and rabbit were just straight up an owl and a rabbit. Architecture, like, I don't like brutalism. I like the Baroque stuff, but I mean, who the fuck doesn't? I don't think anyone really likes brutalism. It seemed like a good idea at the time, I'm sure. I have to believe that someone, like, looked at that and was like, yeah, what everything was a cube? Everything looked like some dystopian novel, you know? And then they did that, and then it was great, I guess. This feels like it's like very precariously perched on this cliffside. Like this seems like this is some OSHA violation shit. I like the gothic architecture stuff, but I mean again, who the fuck doesn't? All right, I feel like this needs to connect out, and he needs to have like a bit of a smoother. The disturbing lack of music this stream is just kind of bugging me, I'll be honest. I have dirt, I have dirt. I have exactly enough dirt to plant all of this, so I'm going to do so. Cantilever that bitch. I was thinking, yeah. Alright, well here's my little farm. That was unnecessary. But I needed a heal, so I guess it wasn't. It's kind of an awkward farm, if I'll be honest with you. Oh, right, I need to, like, hoe it. I was like, why can't I plant this? Because you're dumb. You're dumb, that's why. There we go. This should be fine. That's good enough. Have I finished considering the Ring DLC stuff? Dark Souls is by far one of the least popular things I've ever streamed. People just did not like it, and that's sad because I enjoyed it, but I feel like if I'm gonna finish it, I'll probably do it offline. For the same reason that like I'm probably not gonna stream Hearthstone, because the number of people who want to see that versus like the amount that it like I don't know, like I still play Hearthstone off stream. I played it a bit today. I've got a I'm working on like a Death Rattle what is it? Baltrug Portal, or no, it's Plot Twist deck. And the idea being that you have Baltrug out, and then you cast Plot Twist, and then whatever dies, but hopefully it's got cool death rattles, and then everything works out in your favor. Functionally speaking, it doesn't work out that great. The beginning game stuff is just your standard hand block shit. But yeah, that's the deck. So for those of you that want Hearthstone content, that's that. I mean, it's like there are people, like, no matter how unpopular a thing is, there'll always be people who are like, Rev, but that was my favorite series. And it's true, because otherwise, like, there'd be literally no one watching. Like, it wasn't to the fact that no one was watching. It was just, like, the number of people that were watching, and when I would stream it, they would just, like, go, yeah, I don't really want to watch that. I'm going to go watch paint dry, you know? Like, just because it seems more interesting to me right now. I feel like watching paint dry would be better. Like, I feel like I can do better than that. And, you know, as an entertainer, I like doing stuff that, like, not only I enjoy, but, like, a decent chunk of people enjoy. Like, a Lobotomy Corp, I feel like is another one of those, where there's, like, a very vocal crowd of people who enjoy it. Same thing with, like, what's the other one? Oh, Yakuza. That's another one that, has a very vocal crowd that likes it, but they don't show up to stream. So it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to play what I want to play. I don't know. I don't know if any of this is making sense to y'all, or if it just sounds like I'm, like, doing everything, like, super clinically and just, like, streaming whatever is popular. It's like, to a certain degree, that's the truth. Like, I want people to watch, so I play games that people will watch. But no, I don't want an oak fence. Get out of here with that garbage. It's like I want people to come by and I want them to enjoy it. I want everyone to have a good time. Like that's ostensibly the point of streaming is to make an experience that people enjoy and go out of their way to go watch. There's so much content. There's so much stuff that could exist that you could watch. Why watch me over Game of Thrones? The plot's better, you know? That's one reason. Considerably less sex on my streams. I don't really fuck on stream, so there's that. FriendStim was pretty good. It did pretty all right. And it's based on like also audience retention time, which is a metric that y'all don't get to see. Like Well, I would have watched my streams over a stream of or Game of Thrones as well, but I don't know this about this like this. What do you guys think about this thing going on? Like I'm not totally convinced by that. What do you guys think? Let me get to a position where you can kind of see it. I tried to watch Game of Thrones, and I know it's like the popular thing now to like shit on it. It was okay. It was just not my cup of tea. I don't know what they did to the later seasons that pissed people off so much. Put it up 2 blocks. Okay. I could do it like what about that? That might be better. That sort of looks like that could exist in the world. Like an X shape? I think that's better. That is definitely better than it was. Let's go to sleep. You could use gates to make it more convincing. A gate is like so, and then like so, right? How's that gonna look attached to this, though? Though I do think I like the idea of, and this may not work, but just like, trust me for half a second while I try something stupid. No, that's not gonna work. It's gotta be one in. And then that's like right at the corner. But what if I did like... That doesn't look right. It's got to be like one in from there. So it could go on those walls, but it can't go like right there. Like kind of a shuttered window. This is nice. I like that. Trapdoors? Perhaps. Trapdoor might look fine. Let's see. Fuck, I had another idea. Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then and then we'll switch. I got one more idea to like kind of fancy this place up, but I need some wood. Fuck. And then we'll do some Pokemon. There we go. The lack of music it's just so weird. It used to be like every 5 fucking seconds a song would start up, and it's like, great, I've heard this song. But right now it's just kind of not there. Alright, now where could I have an idea, but I don't know. Do I have it toggled off? Maybe? No. Apparently it's on. Maybe that'll do it? Alright, now trapdoor. How do you do that? I see. Gotcha. Alright. Hey Freya, how you doing? Let's see. Now we can like I know what I want to do, but I don't know where to put it. Should look fine. Yeah, alright. There we go. There we are. Supreme comfiness inbound. Don't remember what was going on in Pokemon last time we played. I think I was just grinding. There's the music. Is that gonna look right? Yeah. So good. I might want to have it like hanging off a little bit, you know? Maybe like cut this off here and have like stairs holding it up. Like inverted stairs. That might be comfy. Shovel? There we go. Make sure you put a light source out on the deck. Or else it'll get mob spawn. Oh. In here, you mean. The lanterns will help. I'll replace all these torches with lanterns eventually. The new lily of the flower looks really nice and it would fit with the snow. You want to put it in your little planter there? Okay, cool. Thank you. I guess the song's over. And then stone to replace. I can make a lantern already? Fuck. And you can't see under the planters, so you kind of can just believe that that's there, set up right. Alright, and then this is just for the aesthetic, in case if you do come out here. Okay. There we go. Nice little comfy house. I'll put that block of dirt back so that way I don't have to try and fix that. There we go. Perfect. Alright. I play the game in Irish? What? What do you mean you play the game in Irish? All right. All right. Lantern. Oh, I need to... Yeah, there we go. Lantern. What do I need for you? The fuck is that? A smoker. Would that be better? Would that be better for my chimney? Lantern. It's iron nuggets. Okay. Yeah, like Gaelic? Tried to learn Gaelic for a while. Yeah. I have a lot of Irish heritage, which, you know, oh, holy shit. I'm an American who's got Irish heritage. Holy fuck. Alright, well. I think that's probably a good stopping point for this stream. Next time, if there is a next time, we could go to the Nether or some shit, but I just wanted to make sure the house didn't look like total dog shit. You know? We find a nice, good place to look at it from. There we go. Little lodge-esque house. Was it F11? Oop, not that. F2? No. It's one of these buttons makes my hand go away. There we go. Put it off to the side a little bit. There we go. That's a nice screenshot. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll come back with some Nuzlocke. Does that sound good? You love this stream? It was nice and comfy. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But let's do some Pokemon now. Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'll come back with some Pokemon. I mean, fuck, there's a hell of a lot of you. So you guys, I guess, were enjoying it. It surprises me to see that people want to see me play vanilla-ass Minecraft. But, you know, it's a nice, comfy game. And I know I'm going to have stressed-out days in the future where I just want to chill. And I don't want to fucking, like, I don't know, play some game that's like XCOM or something like that. I could just enjoy nothing. Like, just playing a nice, chill, comfy game. So, if you enjoyed this, let me know, especially on After Hours, because I have no idea how it's going to do there. I enjoy chill streams, and it's good to have them every now and then. As long as we can make them comfy, right? Anyway, 2-minute break for me to go to the bathroom. Then I'll come back with some Nuzlocke. I'll see you guys in a minute. BRB.